chief economic advisor, has said that the economy is likely to bounce back by the end of 2012. He was speaking to our editor-in-chief Rajdeep Sardesai. Listen in.
What if these petrol prices are deferred till after the elections? Will you then concede that the oil companies do not have the kind of space and autonomy that they need, and to that extent politics is scoring over economics?
There is a risk of politics scoring over economics. It happens very often, so I don't deny that. But here is the thing that you have to watch. If oil price remains roughly where it is and the exchange rate remains roughly where it is, there is no reason why you will expect that the price within India will rise. However, there is a bit of international speculation going on, which is very, very worrying, that because of the situation in Iran, there is a risk that international crude will rise. If that happens, and if we continue to see a completely flat price on petrol, yes, I will say unfortunately that will be a sign that there is political meddling.
Do you believe that, as some are saying, we're now going to settle down to a new Hindu rate of growth, which could be about 6 to 6.5% at very best, and interest rates will remain high, as a result of which there is almost a disincentive to invest?
Rajdeep, there is a growth slowdown that we can see, especially in the industrial sector. Now, I don't think it will go down, frankly, to 6.5%, the new Hindu rate of growth, as you say. But however, this year, I expect growth to be close to 7.5%. It may not quite make that, but it will be close to that. I do expect growth next year to pick up from there, to go higher. It will not go back to where we were, 8.5%, but if it begins to inch towards that, that will, in the current global situation, still be achievement enough if next year we begin to rise again.
Is that a fear again that you have, that politics will trump economics, therefore no FDI and retail, no pension bill, no critical economic decisions to be taken?
I expect the overall inflation, the wholesale price index inflation, in March, that is the end of this fiscal year, to be around 6.7, 6.8. So that's actually a great achievement because it has been brought down gently. Now, as far as the policy paralysis goes, I have spoken about this earlier. It does worry me that we are not really taking decisions as quickly as we ought to. We are not managing to push in reforms as quickly as we ought to. Retail, FDI in retail, I had worked very hard personally on that, and I was very, very hopeful that it would go through. It did not go through. But we live in a democratic country. We live in an era of coalition politics. You have to carry opinion along with us. And I just hope that ordinary people will push for these most progressive reforms by saying that, look, get these reforms in place and we will vote for you, so that the voting interest and good economic policy interest comes together, which is not happening all the time.